It's the National Football League. It's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Oilers. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. Beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. To return it, Darius Phillips. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going and see how things settle in.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
On second down, here's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
That was nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went.
This is Joe Mixon. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
He was tackled at the 40.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 14 carries, 60 yards.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they're doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Burrow looking to pass. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now Joe Burrow on third and long. He completes this one to Mack. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Wilson. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper: 4 catches, 71 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And it's up and good. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
31-yard line.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
Read it well, and it's picked. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Automatic 1st down.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This will be caught at about the 6. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Wilson will throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now Burrow to throw on second down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. Third down here.
Greedy Williams on the coverage.
To the air again, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. And Burrow going to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a first and 10 at the 17. Again, it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
It's third down and 7 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards on the pickup there. Throwing again here, Wilson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Joe Mixon.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now Burrow on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
The 45-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Burrow. He dumps this off to Mack. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. There's a short one caught by Uzomah, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate,
but it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Trey Waynes.
Burrow will throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And inches.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Under 10, 10. Check that. 14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 4 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Cincinnati set to take over once again.
They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. but they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
I smell fear in that offense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike, 60 evil. 60 evil.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Boyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's see what you got. 29 is Mike. Mike 29.
To the air again, Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. On 3rd down, Burrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is down to 24. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over. First down.
And now out comes Houston. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still
and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Phillips. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play, and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From midfield now, Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Matt Prater.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through.